The new XR600R combines legendary reliability with cutting-edge technology, offering unparalleled performance both on and off-road.
Alright guys, listen up. Because what you're about to see is not your typical dirt bike reveal. This isn't just a comeback, it's a resurrection. The 2026 Honda XR600R is back, and it's more brutal, more mechanical, and more alive than any dual sport we've seen in years. I swear, the first time I saw it roll out under the lights, my heart stopped. It's like Honda dug deep into their legendary past, mixed in some 21st century aggression, and built a machine that makes you want to leave everything behind and ride into the horizon. So here it is, the rebirth of a legend. The Honda XR600R. The name alone hits you with nostalgia. For anyone who knows dirt, knows trails, knows the raw feeling of a single-cylinder thumper tearing through the open desert, the XR isn't just a bike. It's history, emotion, and rebellion molded into aluminum and fuel. And now in 2026, Honda's brought it back with a vengeance, sharper, leaner, and meaner than ever before. Just look at it. That stance, tall, purposeful, ready to leap. The front end sits high, proud, with that signature XR glare. Not some plastic toy look, but real metal and muscle. Every line on this bike looks like it's been pulled by tension, ready to explode forward. The frame glows with that deep Honda red, perfectly contrasted with the matte black plastics that feel more like armor than bodywork. You run your hand over the tank. It's sculpted, narrow, perfect for grip, built for riders who stand more than they sit. The seat line flows into the rear fender with that old-school flat profile, a modern tribute to the bikes that started it all. And the details. Man, Honda nailed them. The LED headlight, not just bright but clean and industrial looking. The turn signals are tucked in like stealth fighters. The rear subframe, lightweight alloy, exposed just enough to show off that craftsmanship. It's got this perfect mix of vintage and future, like a dirt bike from a Mad Max universe, ready for anything the planet throws at it. But the beauty isn't just skin deep. Underneath all that attitude, the XR600R packs a completely new 598cc liquid-cooled single. Yeah, they went liquid this time, and it's wild. The throttle response is instant, that snappy, torquey punch that throws dust even in idle. Honda claims around 55 horsepower, but it's not the number that matters. It's how it feels. Twist that throttle, and it hits like a hammer, a clean, mechanical heartbeat that sounds raw, almost primal. The new 6-speed gearbox keeps it smooth on the road, but when you take it off-road, it's unstoppable. The frame's an all-new semi-double cradle setup, lighter, stiffer, and tuned for that perfect balance between trail stability and highway confidence. The swing arm is long and sculpted in aluminum, inspired directly by Honda's Dakar rally bikes. You can feel it when you flick it around corners. It's planted yet playful. The suspension? Fully adjustable shower units front and rear, with travel that feels endless. The front forks are 49mm upside-down beasts, the kind that make landing jumps feel like stepping off a curb. And that exhaust, oh my god, that exhaust. Honda gave it a full titanium system, straight from their racing department. It's got this deep, throaty pulse at idle, and when you crack it open, it screams. Not in a harsh way, but like a wild animal that's finally been unleashed after years in a cage. You'll want to rev it, just to feel that vibration echo through your chest. It's mechanical poetry. There's this moment when you walk around it slowly, camera moving, soft cinematic music fading in, you realize how pure this build is. No unnecessary plastic, no cheap chrome. Everything has a purpose. The foot pegs are serrated steel, not rubber. The handlebars are wide and strong, ready for real dirt punishment. The radiator guards are laser cut, giving that rugged edge. Even the chain guard and sprocket cover, small details, show how carefully this thing's been put together, and you start to feel it. That connection. You know how some bikes just exist and others feel alive? This one feels alive. It's like it's breathing. The kind of machine that looks back at you. You can't stop looking at it. Can't stop running your hand over it. There's something magnetic about it. The way it stands, the way the light hits the engine fins, the faint oil smell mixed with dust. It's not trying to be perfect, as it's trying to be real. It's funny, Honda didn't just bring back an old name. They brought back a spirit, because the XR series was never about luxury or electronics. It was about grit, simplicity, endurance. Back in the day, the XR600R was the ultimate desert weapon. It won Baja races, conquered trails, and built its reputation the hard way. And now the 2026 version carries that same DNA, just refined, sharpened, electrified by modern engineering. It's like they built it for the old-school riders who still crave the raw ride, but also for a new generation who've never felt that kind of purity before. And you can tell the people who built this bike loved it. This isn't a corporate design exercise. You can sense the human touch, the welds, the finishing, the precision. The team behind it clearly had passion in their veins. You see it in the way the components fit together, the minimal gaps, the symmetry of the frame, the brushed finish on the clutch cover. Every inch says crafted, not assembled. It's art that moves. Now imagine, slow motion, the XR600R rolling down a dusty road, golden hour light hitting that red tank, the camera panning low as the tires kick up sand. You hear that signature thump 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 fade in, building up to a full roar as it takes off into the desert. That's the sound of freedom. That's what motorcycles were always meant to be. And when you ride it, oh man, it hits you. The torque down low makes you grin like a kid again. The front wheel wants to lift even in second. The chassis feels so direct, like every muscle movement translates straight to the dirt. The suspension eats everything. Rocks, dips, roots. It just keeps asking for more. You don't ride this bike. You fight with it, dance with it, trust it. You feel the pulse through your boots, the grip through your gloves, the heartbeat of that single engine under you. Steady, fierce, loyal. That's why this bike is special. It's not about horsepower wars or lap times. It's about emotion, about the story it tells when you kick it into gear and vanish into the horizon. The Honda XR600R is proof that even in 2026 there's still room for soul in engineering. It's not just another machine. It's a reminder of why we fell in love with riding in the first place. So yeah, this one's for the dreamers, the wanderers, the dirt lovers who don't need Bluetooth or cruise control to feel alive. This is for everyone who's ever stood next to a bike and thought, damn, this is it. And if you felt even a spark of that passion watching this, hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around, because we've got more insane builds, more legends reborn, and more pure motorcycling moments coming your way. This was the 2026 Honda XR600R, a legend reborn and a reminder, real bikes still exist.